Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing spooky season, and I figured that since I just did a Harley Quinn look, which I will put right here, that we would do a Joker look based off of the Joker movie that just came out with Joaquin Phoenix. And we're gonna kind of do a look like this one. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. We're gonna do a look kind of like that. And I'm so excited about this. I think it's going to be such a fun look to do. I'm using barely any products. We're primarily going to be using like face paint kind of products versus more makeup. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get started. I am so very excited for this. Now, the very first thing that I want to do today, because we are going to be putting a lot of face paint on, we do want to make sure that the skin is nice and primed. So like my hair is already kind of like gelled and slicked back a little bit, and the rest of it's like just in a little bun. So that way I can actually like do the hair portion too at the end. But we're going to go ahead and prime the face. So to prime the face, we're going to be using the Touch in Soul Glassy Skin Balm, which is the same one that we used in the video for Harley Quinn. And we're going to go ahead and massage this into the skin. We've got the skin nice and primed. Now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless. We're going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which is this one. And we're going to make sure that we really get this into our pores pretty well. That way none of the face paint gets stuck in it. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit more than normal. So I'm going to go in with about that much. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're honestly just like jumping right into it. So what we're going to do first is you need to get a brush. I am using a painter's brush. So I have two main brushes that I'm going to go in with first. And they're going to look like these two. These are just painter's brushes. So they're just little flat brushes. And for the face paint, we are going to go into this palette right here. I ordered this off of Amazon. So you can order one like that, or you can order like the Makeup Forever Flash palette. Either of them work fine. Now we're going to focus right now on this stark white shade. Now I want to go in with the tiny brush first. We're just going to kind of swirl it around and get it coated on there pretty good. And now we're just going to start, like we're going to draw like our basic lines that we want right this second and get that started. Now we have the base area mapped out. We're going to go in with a makeup remover wipe and wipe off any excess that we don't need there for now. Now we're going to go in with the larger brush, and we're going to go more into the white, and we're just going to start filling in the inside. Okay, so I don't really have like wrinkles in my forehead, so this part is kind of really hard to do, but we're going to try to mimic like wrinkles, so I'm going to bring my forehead all the way up and like try. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just go in and shadow some. This is like a lot of grease that I'm putting on my face. So like after this, I'm going to do like a pretty intensive skincare. So now we're going to go in. Ooh, I look crazy. We're going to go in with a beauty sponge and blend it out. I want just a little extra coverage. So I'm going to go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in shade Fair 00. And we're just going to kind of put a little bit more right here under the eyes, on the eyelids, because we do want it to be pretty white. And then same thing over here. And we're pretty much going to put this anywhere that we would highlight. So we're going to put some right there, right on the nose, and then right up here. And then, let's put a little bit right there. Alright, now we're gonna blend that out. So now, while we're looking very crazy, we're gonna go in with a smaller brush, like just like this, and we're gonna go into this dark blue shade, and we're gonna coat both sides of the brush just like we did on the other side. And now, like, when you look at the pictures and everything, he's got the blue triangle here and then right above the eyebrow. We want to make sure that we leave enough space above the eyebrow to be able to put the new eyebrow. I'm gonna zoom you guys out just a little bit. So we're gonna come right here, and I need a closer mirror. We're gonna come here and just draw it. And we're just gonna kind of start filling it in. Alright, now that we are looking extremely crazy, we're gonna look even crazier. So, what we're gonna do now is we are going to go in with the red right there. And we're gonna go in with a brush like this one, just like this. And we're gonna coat it with the red. If your face starts itching when you're doing this, just use your beauty sponge. I'm gonna take the makeup remover wipe and wipe it off of my lips. And let me look at the reference picture really quick, just so I can get a little bit more of an idea. I look crazy right now. So now that it is off the lips, we're gonna take the red and we're just gonna start painting. Okay, so in the picture, his lips come out pretty far and they're pretty big. So we're gonna start with this and get to it. So we've got the lips themselves painted. So now we're gonna start to drag it out. And it's probably gonna turn pink for a little bit. That's okay, because we're gonna go over it with red. Okay, so now that we have the mouth painted, we're gonna go ahead and paint the nose. So we're just mixing the red and the black, and we're gonna do pretty much the whole side and base of the nose. So like, if you've seen the movie, what do you think? Do you have an opinion on it? I, for one, as somebody who very frequently watches DC and Marvel movies, am so very confused by the movie. Like, I get the movie and I know what it is and everything, so like, don't come for me, but I'm confused. And apparently a lot of other people are, because there's a whole forum on Reddit about it. I thought it was a very well executed movie, but it's extremely confusing. So now we have our nose. Now we're gonna do some eyebrows. So again, same color. We're gonna do the red and a little bit of black and more red. And now we're gonna do little brows. So the way his brows are is it's like a kind of like a swoop. It's kind of right. So now we're kind of just getting to the point of like going and doing details. So first what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set the face all over pretty much. And to do that, we're going to be using the NYX HD Finishing Powder. Now, I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This is one that I really don't care about, so like if it gets messed up, I don't mind. We're just gonna kind of go in and set. Ooh, no, shoot. I didn't think about that, shit. I gotta be careful because a lot of this isn't set, so we're just going through and really making sure that we're setting everything. Now some of the blue and red got everywhere, but that's okay. We're just gonna kind of, you know, do the thing. Now, I mean, it's still kind of sticky, but we're gonna do what we can. So we're gonna go ahead and set the blue and the red. So we're gonna go into the Morphe X James Charles palette. And to set the blue, we're gonna go into the shade Cola. Pretty much, I'm using like the same shadows that I used in my Harley Quinn look. But we're gonna set it now. We're gonna wipe off the blue. And now we're gonna go into the shade You're Kidding, which is this one right here. And we're gonna set all of the red. So now we've got the red set, and like this brush is gonna have to be severely cleaned. And like I said, it's okay if there's mess everywhere. He's a clown, he's a killer clown. It's okay. So now I wanna go in with a little bullet brush, like this one. And we're gonna go in with the shade, let's go in with No Beans, which is the shade right here. And we're gonna go into it very lightly and we're gonna start making like smile lines. Now we're gonna go into a lighter shade. So we're gonna go into the shade, I think, let's go into Punch Me right here. And we're gonna use this one to make wrinkles in the forehead. So this is where we're gonna kind of like scrunch their forehead together, and you're gonna kind of start just placing them in there. Now, we're gonna kind of start shading a little bit at the bottom. And it's not gonna be really dark, and we don't want it to be. We just want it to look like a little bit of a shade, kind of like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing underneath. We're gonna go into a little bit of No Beans and put it right up here at the forehead line. Now, what I really want to do, because I want to make that look a little bit bloody, is we're going to mix No Beans and You're Kidding. And now we're going to go back over it. Now I want to go in with a really tiny brush, and we're going to go back into the Flash palette. I'm in here. And I want to take this brown shade. I'm going on like a super tiny little brush. I want to take this brown shade and I kind of want to add like little crow's feet. Now I want to go in with the brown shade still, but we're going to mix it a little bit with the red. And we're going to kind of come in here to define this a little bit. Okay, so now what I want to do, which I might very well regret this in a little bit, because I just washed my hair this morning, is we're gonna go in with, actually, we're gonna use the same brush that we went in with the white. We're gonna wipe off as much of that as we can. And now we're gonna go into this green shade. And I'm gonna regret this, guys. And we're gonna start to, let's see, turn that up some. Now we're going to kind of dip my hair green. Why am I doing this? The things I do for YouTube. Guys, I showered this morning. And I'm about to have to rewash my hair. Alright. And I tried to get green hairspray. And then I didn't want to go to Walmart. So now I'm doing this. But at least my hair is already short, so like it makes it easier. Which, like, guys, I feel like this is gonna be such a pain to get out. Oh my god. Okay guys, so the last thing that I'm gonna do, because like I'm starting to really regret this, and I'll probably regret this part too, is I'm gonna add some fake blood. So, to do that, I just bought some like little cheap fake blood. And I'm gonna use like a brush like this. Well, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's not what I wanted at all. But I've already started, so like. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this like this because, oh god, what did I do? What have I done? Because this is ridiculous. Okay guys, this is the final look. Yeah. This is like a very interesting Joker. This is kind of hysterical. Yeah, this is the final look, guys. I hope you like it. And like maybe you got a laugh out of this video because I sure did. And this was definitely something that I needed today. So I won't be doing this look again. And like I painted my hair green and everything, and like this did not at all turn out the way that I wanted it to, but it's okay. This one was kind of for laughs, and it definitely did that. Let me zoom you guys out some. Yeah, so this was definitely for laughs. Alright, have a good day, guys. I'll see you Sunday for my next video. Please subscribe to my channel if you thought this was funny. I'm definitely going to be doing a very intense skincare routine tonight, so yeah.